What's up, YouTube audience? Let's do today's New York Times hard Sudoku puzzle for May 14th, 2025. Before we get started, don't forget to like and subscribe, and please leave a comment below. If you'd like to try this puzzle yourself, I have two links down in the description. So with that being said, let's fill the grid. Okay, I just want to take a quick look here and see if perhaps we have the New York Times trick that we've seen over the last week or so. I've been noticing it the last week or so. It's not always there. Like for example, this 1, 8, and 3, none of those digits are in this column. So I want to look and see where can 1, 8, and 3 go in this column. Well, we already have a 1 and a 3, so that's not a good thing, although we could look at 5, 6, and 1. Where can 5, 6, and 1 go? Only in these cells, but we don't have enough there. I don't know if we have it today. So I'm just going to do a normal, I'll just do a normal scan here. So I notice this 7 looks up into this box. 7 is going to be somewhere in here. That's also going to point up over here, and we have a 7 that looks across. So I'm going to mark 7s right there. Actually, 4 and 7 are both pointing here. 4 we can limit right here. Okay. All right. 8 and 8 actually look into this box, and that puts 8 right here. And now we can limit 8 or limit 7 to these two cells. So now we have a hidden pair, a 4, 7 pair in this box. That makes this a 1. Oh, makes it a 1, 3 pair right here. So the 1 looks down, and we have two 1s that look into this box. So we're going to have a 1 right here. And that's going to let us put 1 in one of these two cells right here in box 3. 2 and 2 look down into this box. Threes we have, 3 we can mark up here. 3 and 3 look up into this box. Okay, what else can we do here? 7 looks down, and this 7 looks across, so we can put 7 in one of these two cells. 7's going to be over here in this box, in one of these 3 cells. 3 and 3 look up into this box, okay? And that actually lines up with the 3s that we marked over here. So that means 3 in this box is going to be down here somewhere, because you're either going to have a 3 here and a 3 here, or you're going to have a 3 here and a 3 here. Either way, you're not going to have any 3. There's no way a 3, like this 3 would block these 3s, or point at these 3s. This 3 would point at these cells. That's what I mean. This 3 would point at these cells. This 3 would point at these cells, or vice versa. So you're never going to have a 3 in any of these cells. This box has to have a 3 here or here, and it has a 3 that looks right there, so that is a 3. And we can come down here and place another 3 because of this 3 pointing across, and now this 3 looks over here, and this is a 1 and this is a 3. We can also put 1, because this 1 now points across and this 1 looks up. So 1's going to be in one of these two cells. 4 and 4 look over here. 4 and 4 here look down, so we can place a 4 right there. So now we have 4 here and 4 here. So 4 is going to be in one of these two cells. And that actually lines up with these 4s that we just placed up here. So again, it's similar to the situation with the 3s, where you're going to have 4 here and a 4 here. or you're going to have a 4 here and a 4 here. Either way, none of these cells here can ever be a 4. So 4 is going to be in one of these two cells. 4 looks at this cell. So this is a 4. And now 1 and 1 point to this box, and you can see that 1 can only go there. That means this is a 1. Okay, so we can remove this 1. 9 here looks down into this box, and that puts 9 in one of these two cells. All right, what else can we do here? 8 looks across, I notice. So 8's in one of these two cells. The 8 looks across here as well, and this 8 looks down, so 8 is in one of these two cells. Eight up here is in one of these two cells. Okay. Oh, 1s. These two 1s look up. This one looks across, so we can actually place another 1. And that's going to point over here and give us a 1 here and a 7 here. All right, so this column is down to 5, 8. That 7 and this 7 look at this box, so this has to be a 7 now. And this 7 is going to look down at these 3 cells. It's going to put 7 in one of these two. So 8 now, 8 can still go in one of these 3. But actually 8, so we can't narrow it down to 2 yet, but we know 8 is going to be either in this top row or in this third row. That will line up with these 8. So it's another situation similar to the 3s and similar to what we have going on with the 4s here. The 8s have to be in either the top row and the third row over here, and same thing over in this box. So there's no situation where either of these two cells can be an 8. So 8's going to be in here somewhere, and we do have an 8 already pointing to this cell. So 8 has to be in one of these two cells. And actually we have 8's pointing up at this cell, so this has to be an 8. Okay, what else can we do here? What else can we do? This 9 here is pointing right at this 9. Why did I should have seen that. I guess when we placed this 1 and 4, I should have seen that. I can't remember when I marked those 9s, but this is a 9 now. And that's going to put 9 in one of these two cells. 819. Oh, 4. The 4 looks right here as well. So we could have resolved this pair. It's a 7 and a 4. All right, so 7. So over here in this box, 7 is going to be in one of these two cells because we have this 7 and these pointing 7s. So 7 can't be here. So this is down to 2, 5 right here in this row. Now let's mark this row as well. This is a 6, 7, and 9. So this is only 6, 7. This is only 7, 9. And this is only 6, 9. Okay, 4 and 4 we have 3s, 8, 1s, 6. What about 6? Well, 5. So 5 looks across. This 5 looks down. So 5 is in one of these two cells. That's going to make 5 have to be in one of these two cells right here. What about this row right here? We need a 5, 6, and 8. That's all we need for this row. So this is 6, 8. This is 5, 6, or 8. Oop. This is only 5, 6. What about this? 2, 5, 2, 5, 6, 9. 2, 5, 6, 2, 6, 9, 2, 5, 6, or 9. What about this up here? This box is down to, or actually first, let's do this column. This column's down to 2, 7, or 9. So this is a 2, 9. This is 2, 7, or 9. All right, so this is 2, 5, 6, or 9 is what we need. Can't restrict it at all. 2, 5, 6, or 9 can be in any of these cells. This is 2, 7, 8, or 9 down here in this box. So this is 2, 7, 9. Let's look at these two cells. This could be 1, it could be 2, 3. So it can't be 1, could be 2, can't be 3, could be 4. Can't be 5, can't be 5. 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is only a 2, 4. What about this one? 1. This could be 2, 3, 4. Can't be 5. 6, 7, 8, and 9. Actually, so this is a 2, 4 pair. Wow. Okay, I think I got lucky there. That is a 2, 4 pair. Okay, so that means this is not a 2 and this is not a 2. Let's see if that helps us at all. Oh, so 2 is split in this box as well. So we don't know where 2 is going to be yet. It's not going to be here, but it could be here, here, or here. So that means 2 is going to be in one of these two cells, and it can't be in this cell. So this is a 2. And now this is a 9. And this is 7. This is 6. And this is 9. Very nice. So the 9 now, we could just make this a 2. Now this is a 7, 8, 9. Okay, so 7, 8, 9. This is only 7, 9. This is only 8, 9. This right here is 5, 8, or 9. So this is just 5, 9. So the 7, 8, 9 points here. We actually replace the 7 here. Okay, and this is 2, 5, and 6 now. Okay. This has to be 7. Yeah, this has to be 7. And this is 2, 5, or 6. All right, we should be narrowing things down elsewhere here. 2, 5, and 6. All right, so 2 is going to be in one of these two cells. 5, 6, 5, 6. Oop. 5, 6. 3, 5, 6 is what we need in this row. So we got 3, 5, 3, 5, 6. 5, 6, 9. Oh, this can't be 6. About this cell. Well, let's look at the column. We need a 3, 5, 3, 5, 6, and 9 in the column. This can't be a 3 or 5, so this is 6, 9. And that actually lines up with this 6, 9 right here. So this is not a 9. So we still need a 2, 7, 8. This can't be 2, can only, oh, it can't be a 2 or an 8. So this has to be 7 because the 2 is locked into this pair. So this is 7. Now this is 7. Oh, I was going to say, why can't this be a 9? But it's because of the 6, 9 pair. So this has to be 9. This is 8. So this is 8. Come up here and make this a 5. Now we have a 2, 6 pair here, so this is a 5 now. This is not 5. This is not 5. What is this? 3 or 6? It can't be 6. It's got to be 3. This is 6. This is 8. This is 3. Okay. I think we cracked it now. This is 9. All right, 2, 6. So this is can't be 3. We already placed the 3. It's a 4, 8. All right, so this is the 8. This is the 4. And come down here and resolve this 4, 2. Now this is 5. This is 2. This is 2. This is 5, 6. So this is our 5. This is 6. 6 and 2. Let's look here. We need a 2 and a 6 in this. This can only be a 2 or 6. Well, it can't be 6 because of the 6, 9 pair. So this is 2. This is 6. This is 9. This is 6. Come up here, make this a 5, and this is a 6. 5 and 9. And we're down to our last digit, which is 5. Okay, that was an interesting puzzle. I thought, I hope it didn't get too confusing to follow. I think what the key was, for me anyway, was finding all of those situations where, for example, we had the 4s locked into these two columns, which let us place a 4 here in this column. We had the same thing going on with the 3s. We had it with the 8s. And there were a couple other pairs, like this 2, 4 pair down here and the 6, 9 pair. And again, that's just for the way I solved the puzzle. I think, you know, everyone that solves it is going to have different little sticky spots, or maybe things that they don't even see because they placed other digits that made it not necessary to spot, you know, locked candidates or what have you. But I think that was what the key was for me, was seeing all those situations where we had locked candidates in 2 rows or 2 columns, and then it kind of restricted the candidates in another box and let me place those digits. But it was a good puzzle. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, don't forget to like and subscribe and leave a comment below. Let me know how you did. And I will see you next time.